There I'm looking at a picture. I got texted last night, but didn't want to look at text because I was going to bed. Let's wait a few minutes. Still riding high on the glow from last night. So I was over at I have a routine. Like I have these places to do in the real world what Ruby did for me in the internet world. Like I go places and I drink and I wait for somebody to talk to. But more importantly, I get seen in public. Like, why is he out in public? I remember somebody said, why do they even go out in public? I don't know, that's where we live. Until the beating started. So yeah, I go out and I have spots that I'm known at and I'm a regular. People around here know me. That's important to me in my local community. May not know me in Paris or Berlin, New York, Chicago. They may not know me in a lot of places. But my neighbors know me. And that's important. To me. I don't know if it's really important. So anyway, for 3 years, I drink and I wait. And it took that long to get on a panel or to be invited to by a streamer. So I made it onto somebody's show with other people. And then last night I was looking and a dead man is reviewing my interview. Oh, yeah, the first one. It was just like one that was just before well anyway, it was a one-on-one. Then she kicked me off because she said, "Why did you say that?" Well, there was a third party there because there was a third party. You know, he had his camera off, so it's one of those people. Oh, just why you? It's like, dude. So anyway, I had one of those with milk toast, like silk slipper crowd. He said he's in England, so Britain, whatever, across the seas. Oh well. I follow their news. There are a lot of people getting away from there because they do arrest people for speech. They have secret trials. They have a different system. You know, so we have a lot of people from their system who are don't like our system, where you actually can say now whether somebody beats you up for your language. Oh well, you know that's not the government. You know, somebody getting offended by your by language, that's a risk. See, it's like the Second Amendment. You know, you have right to bear arms. People who have guns in their homes. Okay. You know, the statistics of how if you die by a gun go up if you own a gun. Live by a sword, die by the sword. Live by the gun, die by the gun. You know, that type of stuff. So we have life involves risk. So yeah, they're probably clipping it. But that's not the only one. See, I have obscure streams that have no viewers, in which I use bad language a lot more. My Twitch channel, I get this 26-year-old kid. He's like, I got a clip. You said the N word. I have it on video. Yeah, I recorded it. The first one in case was probably from 2001 Christmas. Or was it 2002? No, it was 2002 Christmas. Yeah, I was expecting things to get better. I was back in where I went to college and was born at. There's a gap. It's like between Sacramento and Salt Lake City. Sacramento is where I grew up and was most of my teen adult experiences. Salt Lake, I was a little kid. Now that I reviewed the situation more, my little childhood paradise apparently wasn't paradise for a lot of people around, like the adults. My cousin told me that the house that I have such fond memories of, like being at my aunt's house. Apparently, when my dad and my mom took me and my brothers to go live it to be right to California, they were their lives were adults' lives were falling apart. Like they had no running water. My cousin told me like the house that I remember we would stay there during the day babysitting, right? Just all the kids would be over at that house, and we'd have older cousins babysitting us or some sort of adult supervision in a way. And that years later, my aunt couldn't afford it, and it was very tough times. We were. Oh, hi, Kyle. Yeah, I decided to go live. Jeremy said between the hours of 7 and 9 are pretty like open, like nothing's going on in community, and like I woke up at 7:30, but then I went and like I had diarrhea and stuff, so went on an adventure yesterday. This interesting couple. I mean, they had talked to me like friends, like having new friends. I try to refuse to use the word friends with new people that I've met. I have a guy who showed up our church, and he likes to send like, I don't know. Anyway, that guy, I'm your friend. Like, no, you just showed up out of nowhere. Like, hello, fellow Christian, don't you care? I need help. Dude, aren't you a little old? Well, there's a crisis going on where even adults are looking for other adults to support them. It's one of those things where adults need help. So there's that. There's a couple, and it's so weird. They invited me to go to Mount to this like little mountain city. I mean, it's so open of where I am and everything. It's like well, why did you say the name of the city? Well, it's the name of a mountain. We have a very scenic area, and one of the things that's really that seems to be enraging is capacity. The couple in question are travelers, and like they look for nice places. Don't people want to live in nice places, and also do business and that kind of stuff? So it's just like being in a commercial. So I just felt like I was just. And I realized that it's like we've gone other places, and it's just like being a commercial. The reactions are auditions. Like the auditions, the people. Oh, this is the best burger I've ever had. Oh my goodness, what's your? Oh yeah, this is the best one. Oh, the fries. It's like the best, right? Just like, over, like, wow. I kind of think that we go around to support their products, their friends' products, but that's, mutual assistance. So we went up there specifically to go to a specific restaurant. It's more like, it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice, out of place. So I'll go in that stories like later on when somebody's around to talk about what lumberjack towns are. Is this is something. This is a development that occurred during COVID. They probably had it planned before COVID, and the reason why I'm pretty certain where it was planned before COVID is because a lot of real estate was being bought up by my friend's nonprofit charity. So there's a lot of real estate up there that were bought using HUD loans and USA Bank or US. What is it? Bank of America. I think it was a program run by the Treasury Department, Bank of America, and HUD, and the charity group. So over a decade, in 2000s, California's just been real estate. So I was thinking, I was like trying to come up with titles and something to talk about. So right now I didn't watch Dead Men Review because boy oh boy they're correcting, right? Aren't they? Aren't they so helpful? So it was exciting because I was like, wow, they're exposing me for saying, oh, did I also use the F word? Oh boy, he's saying words. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get that kind of exposure. Where it really comes down to, because, the beatings, like I said, the beatings, the attacks. I didn't start out as a lumberjack. And in fact, I feel bad about cutting down trees. People come to these places because they like it. We went on a little nature walk because the mountain town has more nature than the valley here. This has been, well, there's a history book of the settlement of how this place was settled or developed. And so it was the lumber in farm. Did farming come after the miners? Well, anyway, you want to clear if you want to do mountaintop removal, you gotta get the trees off it, and those are profitable anyway. So first you cut it all down, then you mine. This is a mining town. An old mining town. And up there, it's an old lumberjack town. So we went to like an LA style restaurant. It's been around for like 5 years, 3 years. Yeah, it's just an LA. It's the vibe. It's so many LA people have gone up there. And what your area part of the gold rush? Northern California. It's Northern California. There's gold rush was all over with several hot spots. It'd be interesting to see how many people wear the gold to look at the old maps and stuff and track the movement. The first time when I was maturing out of being at a bar all the time. See, for a long time, up until about 35, 37, my entire thing was to find a woman. That was my obsession in life. To find a girlfriend. And so I spent a lot of stuff in places where I would think I would find my gold. Well, I'm old now. It's dangerous. Kyle, that quest, I did not know how dangerous dating was. Some people people have regrets. Maybe there's a thing when I think I have regrets. I just imagine what the timeline would have looked like, and boy, oh boy, if I had a wife and kids to try to protect the past, 20 years. Yeah, it seems like we look around. And it's like, oh, my friends, he's gotten married and hung out with my friend, and like, man, I'm barely making it just for myself. Now you have a wife and 3 kids, and he told me, yeah, it's like once you have it's the stress is so much, the worries. So I didn't have that. So yeah, the gold rush, what it is, why, so interesting. Like the gold rush occurred a decade before the Civil War. What would have all those like men heading west have done if they hadn't headed west? Did the gold rush like? Well, it was kind of interesting. Just things to sit around and talk about. Do alternative history, theorize on history. Hey, what was going on in South Carolina while people were migrating to the West Coast? What did they do? Did they get the gold and ship it back? I just don't know how the gold-based economy works. I hear like kind of the more Paleolithic people, or paleo whatever, old trad people, that they were gold based at one time. It's like they don't back it up against the gold. Yeah, yeah, and the mining kind of seems to lead to a lot of violence. Yeah, yeah. That was a big thing back in 2000 with the investor. More people were getting into like the E Trade baby and investing. No, do you invest in the metals? There was a lot of some of the best performing stocks I remember were mining companies. You're like, don't invest in mining companies because the mining companies there was a resurgence in mining. I don't know what. Oh yeah, inflation. I really don't quite understand all of it. Yeah, that's so you can run a mine, but what happens when you don't have any orders? What happens when you have your ore and they're like, no, they're not buying the gold anymore. They've moved on to other things. So yeah, it's interesting work, knowledgeable work, it's honest work, I suppose. And then is it work that needs to be done? Like, what are you using the gold for, other than a sales pitch, other than a slick commercial like campaign where if you don't get that gold ring, you don't get that woman. Yeah, well, it's also there seems why, and with buying, see, there are two things. One, you got to have money to buy, and well, or you don't have money to buy. Someone's always buying. Okay, yeah. You're the computer people. Yeah, people are watching. Yeah, because we're technical analysis and lines and everything. So someone's out there mining, and when they buy shares of the mine, they can keep mining. Excuse me. And I'm assuming they're using oil and stuff for their heavy equipment. It's like the slowdown. It's like the slowdown, and we're like still in the office. It's like a speed freak. What do you mean you need sleep? What do you mean you need sleep? Get them performance enhancing. We got this performance enhancing. This people are not authorized by the VA. They don't need sleep. We gotta get the mission done. We gotta get this mission done. You get them out on the field. They need to get out there. They need to get off and go to do a mission. Get out. You're gonna deploy now. We got this special advancement. Our soldiers will not need sleep. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and just slowing down can reduce the demand, because it goes back, you seem to be very like knowledgeable type of person. Supply and demand, what about them curves? Where are those lines at? Supply and demand of what? Because it seems that the biggest demand that men have is for a woman. Now, if you can keep them from ever knowing what a woman is, all the better. Because it seems that men like to fight. It seems men fight for women. So the gold thing, it just seems so like Zoolanderish. Zoolanderish, but in a terrifying way. Oh, in such a terrifying way. So much of our commercial marketing. Man, you gotta get some new shoes. Those are all red and ugly. You gotta get some new shoes, man. Women see you in like gold shoes, and you're be like, oh man, he's cheap and he's poor. He can't afford some like nice. I don't know, what are nice shoe brands? What are the shoes most likely to be like to have to get you a date? Well, we know that there's some brands that can get you beat up. Have you ever heard the Puma and Adidas? So as the story goes, there's some town down in Germany, and these two brothers, they suppose their dad was the original shoe guy. They had two shoe companies. These two brothers had two competing shoe companies. One was Adidas and the other Puma. And that was like the majority of the jobs, like all the town's economy and life ran around these shoe companies. Well, the shoe workers, they go to restaurants, they spend their money out in the community, right? So the source of income for the city is these shoe factories. It became a very point of contention which brand you're wearing. If you're a Puma employee, you're showing that Puma product, right? You want to be good with the Pumas, you're going to be wearing Pumas. So the competition between these two brands, well, yeah, you buy one product and not the other. Why? You gonna let the other one fail? So yeah, brands. The brands that are standing for gang insignias and uniforms. You imagine the Polo Club. I don't know if you remember like Polo and Alligator. It was when Polo shirt. What defines a Polo shirt? What defines a Polo shirt? Is it like a T-shirt with a collar? Is that what, like a T-shirt? It's not button up. Not button up. There's a collar, maybe like two buttons, wearing two buttons. So it's like a polo shirt. And if you're playing polo, I suppose it's a classy sport. So they had like the little polo insignia. There's another one, similar shirts, but had an alligator. Like you see a little insignia. Oh shit, the polo people just coming in. I think it's where they have the horse, right? They ride the horses and they have the kind of croquet. So old games we used to play. Very simple. It's very simple games in Lacoste. Lacoste? Oh, that's a brand, huh? Is that the brand? Is that the alligator brand or something? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, to get in like just be accidentally wear the wrong insignia, buy the wrong product. See, I retired my Converse. Back in 2021, I bought at a mall a new pair of shoes. And they're recently retired. The soles are like falling off, and they're just falling apart. I've worn them that long, and they're Converse. I like them because of the canvas and simplicity. Why didn't I get Vans? Yeah. Probably because I didn't notice that they didn't have any. I wasn't like brand specific. I was just looking for new shoes. And the ones that caught my eye the most were just going back to just canvas. Canvas and a little rubber. All this other fancy stuff. So I got some plain shoes, and now I've worn them for 4 years, and they're all just, I took them out for one last spin when Jeremy came up here. When Jeremy came up here, it actually changed my shoes because I started having leg problems, and I'm pretty certain it was because of the uneven gait, and I'm just shuffling around in these old shoes. Oh boy, Dark Shadow. So now you can understand. So we have a 50-unit refugee housing, but we ain't got no plumber. I thought you guys were bringing plumbers and labor with you. See, I thought the UN was sending workers, but apparently we have buildings that are just going to be filled with people who are just going to get stuff. Yeah, see, they're going around. See, you intimidating me, Dark Shadow? You gonna fucking intimidate me? Yeah, buddy, I've been robbed. I've been robbed by Marcus Logan. He took my bag. He took my shit. I got a problem with thieves, you fucking nigger. Yeah, I've been robbed a few times. They're just moving over here to rob us over and over and over again. So yeah, I have a problem with crime. I have a problem with a lot of things. There ain't no housing up here. Do you understand? Yeah, I'm not his friend. I'm not his friend, you fucking stupid monkey. I bought this. I bought you! What do you think I'm doing? You're gonna pay your rent! You're not getting free shit from me! Reparations? Fuck you! Reparations are for Jews, not niggers! Ace libido writes back. I have a message. Yeah. Now we can do some show and tell. Oh, is that David Clark Jr.? We got David Clark Jr.? See, that's the thing. You gotta release a song to sing along with. Is that TK again? The one who owns White Boys? Is that they? Hey, Montez. Hey, Montez, why you got all the fucking SEALs all scared of you, Montez? Is it because your wife's divorcing you? Hey, boy. Hey, boy, are you getting freaking divorced? That rumors are that you're Canadra. Rumors are when you were working in that tower that you were on the phone with your girlfriend. Is that true? Is that true? You banging that married woman? You banging a married woman? Yeah, you sexual conquest, huh? Oh, you destroying us? Yeah, yeah, good. Or is it Tommy King? Wait. Hey, Khaki, is it Tommy King from our 2012 class? Is it Tommy King from our Fayetteville 2012 class? Is it that Tom King? He doesn't look like the Tom King online. It looks like you guys be trading fucking identities and shit. I've never killed a man before. But apparently we have a lot of people who are experts in killing men. That's all you can do for a living, huh? Yeah, it's like, and again, it's a freaking it's a colored person. He doesn't really look like a black person. You colors rounding up, getting all the colors together to fight Whitey like that faggot John Wolfgram said. Yeah, you work for that faggot John Wolfgram, huh? The old fucking decrepit pedophile. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Non-workers. All you do is sit on there in your little Telegram and WhatsApp and stalk people around. I watched it. The Prayer Warrior? The Prayer Warrior was assassinated in Portland, huh? Huh, you godless fucking faggots. You don't obey no rules. See, it's just so much easier. So much easier to sit around like fucking parasites than the plum. So you gone after fucking laborers and workers, men who turn wrenches, you little fucking faggots. So you may be big fucking drug addicts. Yeah, nasty little fucking faggots intimidating each other in your fucking little ninja outfits. See, where I'm ensconced there, we've got retired Master Chiefs, disabled Vietnam veterans. We got a lot of dudes who don't feel like working for you. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what Jared Taylor said. Black run America, black run businesses. Nobody wants to work for your business. You the freaking new owner of the defense. You gotta get to work. Why, your little fucking kids aren't. Going out for those smoke breaks. Man, Antifa, man, Antifa. Yo, we ain't gonna go for work with no capitalists, man. We communists. Is it the Jack Black man? Is it Jack Black? But it's weird because I think I saw Jack Black the other day, and he's not the guy I thought he was. See, there's other people in town. There's other people in town. Town Marco. See, Brian can say that his brother-in-law is not dangerous. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Kamala. Your brother might be dangerous. And don't worry, you're not the only DEA to have well, interfered in investigations, misled, altered paperwork. Other DEAs have been prosecuted. The black man. It's probably somebody's name. It's probably somebody's name. It's like that. Well, remember Charlie Manson's entire thing was the helter skelter. That after the black people took over, he would be their king. So there's a weirdo. Is it Donald Sterling? Oh yes, is it? Remember Donald Sterling would share his girlfriend with the basketball players. He didn't mind. That was a whole. I don't mind you having sex with them, but your image. You got your image. You need we make money from white people. We make money from white people. Oh, good days. Now I do have a black photographer. I do have a black photographer that has that gets some credit for a few pictures. Let me see here. Where is the image slideshow? Am I gonna have to change the image every time? I want to help you. Oh, it's a weird one. Might as well do a slideshow. Yep, I did the same thing again. Which file? Oh, that's because that's give me a second, I've been messing around with OBS. Visibility. Image files. Okay. And add a file. Gotta figure out where this is pictures. Okay. It's under the Facebook folder. Yep. Yep. There we go. Here's one. Maybe I'll add the other ones. Yeah, okay. That one. There we go. Selecting which files to show off. Got a little from my. Oh, there. Okay. Oop. Not in the order. Not in the order. Still. Oh, Zelensky. I think Zelensky takes better pictures than me. That's Corey. Corey worships Satan. Let me slow this down. Oh, I hit stop. Anyway, play around with that setting later on. Can I play it again? How do I pause it though? Why can't I just pause it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy got me. Jeremy got me. Jeremy got me on the panel. See, I actually have a business to run, and people like to rob of those things. Just looking for money to steal, huh? I think there's a South African general who's blamed white people. He said the problem is that white people brought stuff black people like to steal. I don't know if that's true or not. Is it true for all of them? I don't know. All I know is all I'm gonna be is I can do my testimony. Yeah, I mean Candy, the black woman, signed for the vehicles. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. You know, we have the lead of the logistician department is black. She's a black woman, and she signed for all those vehicles. Not my problem. I'm unemployed. I'm living off my savings. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage against the dying of the light. The wise man in their end no dark is right. Because their words had forked no lightning they. Do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage against the dying of the light. While the men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see the blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light. Yeah, that's a good projection. Yeah, that's a good projection. That's about how long. That's about how long I think my reserves can last. You're a good Dark Shadow. Yeah, you got a good calculation on you. Now the question is, well, I mean, there are other homeless people. They don't seem to be digging ditches. Yeah, we have other homeless people here. They aren't digging dishes. Hey, Tyler. Tyler, look, it's TK. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about bum fights. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the new military, huh? You guys are funny. I have to admit that. It is a little funny. And it's a problem because I like the things that we want to do. It's like, what if the white guys just don't. What if it's just all white guys? What we're just the channeling? Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you can see this. Is this magic? Hey, Dylan. Hey, Mulvaney. Hey, Jeff. They want to know if it's you. I want to know if Dylan Mulvaney is my brother also. You know, I mean, just be proud of it. You're the most successful trans woman. Just be proud of it. Come get your award. Come get your Best Actress award. See, I'm all about like, wow, being more inclusive or being more inclusive in our language. And actors, yes, when those when the ones we like assumed were women because we jerk off to them on the screen and shit. Oh, she's so beautiful. Well, there you go. There you go. My downstairs neighbor was in the trans community. Went down there and had tequila, sat in the apartment. And her friends, her trans women friends, were even better looking. Like my neighbor was a trans woman, but it's also like kind of, I don't know, maybe. And then she brought over even better looking trans women. Like you see these women sitting there, you see that and they're just, oh my goodness, the nails, the makeup, the breasts, and you're like, those are really men? And then no, they're women. Because if you weren't told, like if nobody told you that they had female penises, you wouldn't know. You'd be all at the club and shit. You'd be like TK. You'd be like grinding. You'd be grinding on a train. But then again, I think TK doesn't mind. I think a butthole is a butthole to TK. He's like with John Thompson. He's with our super white the white N word. They're because they're still there. You know, it's like you racist. You're a racist. You're not a racist, John. Okay, cool. Keep the job. I know you need it. I'm taking your money. You just got new. You guys got new coworkers. Go work with them. Go on, John. Go on, John. Take the brothers and go on mission. Oh wait, are you doing time card fraud and doing it are you guys doing your McAfee show from like a base gym? Uh-huh. As people starve and lose their jobs, our government workers are doing YouTube shows, doing their own media thing. We gotta push this narrative. People love sports ballers. This is the best sports baller college. No, I bounce around a lot. Bounce around a lot. But yeah, Gookish. This thing, I got this over at a thrift store. I went on a little venture to it, and I was just going through, and it's special because this is actually written on it. So this was some old man. Look at the dates on there: 1925 to 1923. Almost 98 years old. And they put and he put his other things are 10/5/24. Thank you for being with us to honor our dad, Dick Maston, Carrie, Julian, Rick, and Marty. This is like so incredibly sweet. Dick Maston's favorite poems to recite. How Do I Love Thee? Elizabeth Barrett Brown. Oh, that was on Wisdom of the Masters with Wayne Dyer. It's Dyer, right? Wayne Dyer. The whole enchilada. Ithaca by C.P. Cavafy. Life's Mirror by Mary Ange DeVere. Little Boy Blue by Eugene Field. Hymn at the Concord Monument, Ralph Waldo Emerson. The House by the Side of the Road, Sam Walter Foss. Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening, Robert Frost. The Road Not Taken, Robert Frost. James Whitcomb Riley, Edgar A. Guest. To an Athlete Dying, A.E. Houseman. Is this the order of poems in the book, or is this something else? Ooh, John Milton. 1608 to 1674. Best known as the Puritan author of the epic poem Paradise Lost, Milton excelled in short forms as well. His relatively few sonnets include some of the finest in the language. On his blindness. When I consider how my light is spent, ere half my days in this dark world wide, and that one talent which is death to hide, lodged with me useless, though my soul more bent, to serve therewith my Maker and present my true account, lest he returning chide, doth God exact day labor light denied? I fondly ask, but patience to prevent, that murmur soon relies. God doth not need either man's work or his own gifts, who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. His state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post o'er land and ocean without rest. They also serve who only stand and wait. Ooh, that's a long one. Ooh, a long one. What is this? Thomas Gray. Ode on the death of a favorite cat, drowned in a tub of goldfishes. 'Twas on a lofty vase's side, where China's gayest art had died, the azure flowers that blow, the mirrors of the tabby kind, the pensive Selima reclined, gazed on the lake below. Her conscious tale her joy declared, the fair round face, the snowy beard, the velvet of her paws, her coat, that with the tortoise vies, her ears of jet and emerald eyes. She saw and purred applause. Still had she gazed, but missed the tide. Two angel forms were seen to glide, the genii of the stream. Their scaly armors, Tyrian hue, though rich as purple to the view, betrayed a golden gleam. The hapless nymph with wonder saw a whisker first, and then a claw. With many an ardent wish, she stretched in vain to reach the prize. What female heart can gold despise? What cat's averse to fish? Presumptuous maid, with looks intent, again she stretched, again she bent, nor knew the gulf between. Malignant fate sat by and smiled. The slippery verge of her feet beguiled. She tumbled headlong in. 8 times emerging from the flood, she mewed to every watery god some speedy aid to send. No dolphin came, no nereid stirred. No, nor cruel Tom nor Susan heard. A favorite has no friend. From hence, ye beauties undeceived, no one false step is ne'er retrieved, and be with caution bold. Not all that tempts your wandering eyes and heedless hearts is lawful prize, nor all that glisters gold. Why do you keep deleting the gobbledygookish? You seem like someone who's like, who's one of those people like saying screenshots and shit. Cause yeah, it's like the what was it? Ice Dancer, the whole Ice Dancer thing. That Corman. Oh, what's his name? Am I gonna dox you, motherfucker? That's not all. Yeah, it's like the lore. See, it's the lore of Anti-Fon and Anti-Fash Gordon. Because down on Twitter, when Twitter stopped being fun, it was a place to go and like we see what was trending and programs like Schitt's Creek. I don't know if I will watch Schitt's Creek without Twitter. So, oh, Foxtrot Company. Yeah. Yeah, this is 2008, so this is 18 years ago. This is 18 friggin' years ago. And there were a lot of complaints. Like I got hand selected by a rather highly experienced and knowledgeable Master Chief to be in his unit. And boy, oh boy, when we found out that he was screwing us, we could have had our own individual hooches. We could have had so much fun. And he was all against us having fun. Yeah. Yeah, there's our section. I'm trying to be careful with it because the book's kind of falling apart. Oh, look at that. Hey, K Crossing. Hey, K Crossing, remember this deployment? No, did we have anybody become smugglers? Did anybody from this unit decide to become smugglers? We sat through trainings on that stuff. We sat through training, and that Corbin, he seemed to have problems. Now, if I could only remember. Not a first class. I think we were second classes. First class petty officers. Second class petty officers. Okay, let me go through and look for anybody I remember. HM2 Braceland. No, that's not you. Where's the HM? Where are the Cormans? Where are the people with access to the medicine cabinet? Oh, Petty Officer Boyle. Forgot about you. Let's see. Where are you? It's a Corman. Corman. Angel of Death. Yeah, that guy you're calling Mersh. I don't know if that's Mersh. Mersh seemed to have more hair. This is a different Mersh. Talking about Ruby's the boyfriend of Ice Dancer. Yeah, it seems to me he's more possessive of just that one girl. Some guys are really, really possessive. HM2 Hartbarger? No, that's a female. HM2 Irvin? No, that's another female. HM2 Nigel Jarvis? No, that's a I don't know. I've heard him black or colored. It doesn't matter. Let's see. They were in uniform. Let's see, we're one team here. Oh. SK2 Kevin Kemp. Oh, Kevin Kemp, Honolulu, Hawaii. Most of you, because we were at the small location, so most of these people I didn't interact with. Yeah. All the service members on our deployment. Oh, where is... Hmm. Is HM2 Pretty from Buffalo, West Virginia? Buffalo, West Virginia? Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. There's me. Hmm. Oh, Carmichael. I love that because it's like people, if people are doing. I thought you said you were from Sacramento. It says here, Carmichael. HM2 Was. No, that's not our angel of death. Where is he? I don't remember. I don't remember his last name. Oh, HM3 Dennis Bueno. Yeah, you don't seem to be the that one though. Oh, Bueno. Maybe it is a third class petty officer. Oh, yeah. Don't eat with your hands in front of Bueno. It disgusts him. That's about pretty much all I know about that one. Oh, HM3 Ryan Fairchild, like the Fairchild Medical Clinic. Hmm. Batesville, Indiana. Come on, where are you? Come on, Mersh. I know you're here someplace. See, when you're trying to serve people like legal summons. Huh. I don't know. We'll get we'll get the Clemmers. We'll get the Clemmers on here. A seaman recruit. We have one. See, we have all these people, and we had like they have their own special place on here. But yeah, it's like, man, you're doxing me. No, we're finding you. Doxing, we're finding you. That's what bounty hunters are supposed to do. Yeah, we have had a huge shift in the society and culture. Getting people to sit down and discuss what the rules are. We're a democracy, right? We democratically set the rules, right? So yeah, I'm just looking for It's like, man, wait, why? Because I want to talk to my white cousin, because I want to talk to my white brother. It's like, no, they might need financial help first. Man, why you not get money? No, it's for family. My family is extremely poor. As Joe Badgett said in Deer Hunting with Jesus, and that was not the book I read. I read a Joe Badgett book. He was on the interview circuit, and he was like a white Democrat in the South. And he was like explaining to other Democrats about the rural areas. Yeah, Joe Badgett, because he said these politicians. See, if you're a politician for like in my living memory, or at least since the 2000s, 2004, it's like you're on that debate stage. You ask, what are you doing for black people? You see the Republicans and Democrats, the number one question is, what are you going to do for black people? And Joe Badgett pointed out, but they're so obsessed. At the time, there were like 60 million. He was talking about the founding, the waves of immigrants that settled the different parts of the country. He was talking about the Scotch Irish. And he said and they're Germans as well. Anyway, they said there's 60 million in the Appalachian, these rural areas, 60 million white people living in dire poverty. There were more white people in the United States of America living in poverty than black people that exist in the United States. And so the entire political, Democrats and Republicans, have been about like ignoring their poor white relatives. See, those people on the stage, they're my relatives. Am I going to vote for them? No, of course not. Am I going to vote against them? I don't vote. They can sit their asses where they are. They're not passing the buck. That's my attitude on it. You see, when you talk about the deep state and stuff, you do have government workers that, well, they don't change every time there's an election. You know, people at the people at the Social Security office, people in here or there, the bureaucrats who file paperwork, they really don't change. And so their bosses change a lot. And having a department head that stays in long enough to actually do an investigation and answer questions, oh, they're gone. There's a new person to blame. That's not how it works. I'm not taking anybody's office with all their fraud and paperwork and shit. That's how stupid this country is. So yeah, we have more white people living in poverty. Apparently TK owns them. Are we slavery back? They only wanted to like get rid of slavery enough to trick people into slavery. What's slavery? Paid without work without compensation. You didn't work. Yeah. I think that the Daigle. See, is it where you're supposed to be down to 65 million people by 2026, or at the end of it? Anyway, some predictions haven't panned out. Anyway, so my chat's gone quiet. Just a bunch of people like trying to figure out how to contain the whatever it is. Oh yeah, it's Perfect Citizen. Do you remember Perfect Citizen? It's really good attitude towards our society. Well, the guy, he's like he's like only a special set of skills. And he comes back and finds his wife raped and murdered. His kids, like, God knows what happened to him. Yeah, his family's murdered. And they know who did it, kind of. Well, if you just take that and you swap it and you put black people as the murderers of the white man's family, could we even make that movie? Oh, that'd be a lie, huh? That'd be a lie. Black people don't home invade, murder, and rape and shit. Not all black people. Well, I guess we have some white and black people working together to do stuff that would, well, remember, when they talk about lynching, half of the people lynched were white men. It's funny how that works out, right, Ryan? Wait, were there partners? Is the black man and his white husband or some shit? Because if you saw the stuff, let's see. Hey, famous gays. Jack Dorsey's married to a black man. Milo, whatever his name is, Eukolosopoulos, he's married to a black man. Isn't that one of the best ways to prove that you're not racist, by marrying a black man? So yeah, these people. Oh my goodness, Milo, did you now I heard you tried to pray the gay away and become a trad Catholic. You didn't sign marriage contracts, did you? Have you gotten a divorce, Milo? Have you gotten a divorce, or are you just running away from your black husband? Hey, how many of you guys are hiding from your black TK? Hey, how